In studio this morning, it's a Thursday, Cinco de Mayo. In studio is comedian Greg Morton, who is a regular, has done our comedy clubs here several times, and will be at Funny Bone in Syracuse out at Destiny, USA, tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, and on Mother's Day, on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to? This is a show you want to see. Now, your show is the type of show where people have favorite bits. Like, oh, I love when you do the Star Wars bit, or yes. and maybe we can get a little sampling of at some point.
Join me, Luke. Join me on the dark side.
Greatest bit ever. So yeah, but then you have like you do the musician, the music acts, and you do. So do you get people that come up and say, "Oh, you got to do this bit," and you have to do the bit even though maybe you don't want to do it? Do you get any of that? Because
yes,
probably from people like me. Yeah, only from you, Bill.
Request, like, what did you take that out for?
Yeah, right. Why'd you take that out of the show?
Sometimes because I'm tired of it.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta.
I want to switch it up. I want to change things.
You've done it, 5-6 times a weekend. And, yeah.
Right now, I'm working on. I have a new song parody, and it's Donald Trump.
Oh,
and it's called Uptown Trump.
Oh, is it?
And I do it to Uptown Funk.
Oh, Uptown Funk.
Yeah.
Oh,
do you
nice.
dance too?
Yeah, I go like, this is the Donald, not Rosie O'Donnell. This is his real hair, and it don't care if it's cat hair. Hate speech, bait tweets, insults in every city. The RNC is on the phone. Better watch your tone. Not pretty.
That is awesome. I love it. That's got to be huge on stage.
It's huge.
It's a great song, too. It's
right? It's so infectious, and it's a nice up-tempo thing.
Yeah, that's got to be awesome. So you do that one this weekend.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of the song parodies, how about, on a sad note, one of the acts that you did was Prince.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? It just...
Man, that was hard.
Yeah.
Now, what was your reaction?
It was funny with Aretha Franklin saying, it has to be the Zika virus. Sure, it's Zika. I was hoping, but you kind of knew it had to do with something with painkillers or drugs or something like that.
Man, I didn't even see it coming because I know he's a pretty clean living cat.
Yeah.
And he's been very spiritual these last few years.
Yeah.
So I was blindsided. In fact, I got angry. I got like, this is not true. It's some hoax, Twitter hoax. Yeah. And then I thought to myself afterwards, well, this is a conspiracy.
Right.
They killed
somebody. Killed him.
They took his money. This is Warner Brothers, man. Putting the smack down. He just finally got the rights to his music back. And then, bam, he's gone.
It's terrible.
Oh, I was upset.
And now it's bad because his family is beginning to, because there's no will.
Yeah.
And somebody came forward and said he's his son.
Yeah, now they're all coming out of the woodwork. Yeah. Well, that was Greg, actually, who came forward and said that.
And you do look
because
just
I just
him.
look like
yeah.
I've been doing you in my act for 10 years. I deserve something here.
Prince and I are the same age, so I must, that'd have to be a miracle.
Yeah, I mean it is. Boy, it's just sad.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, it is.
When you have somebody like that provided the soundtrack to your life, like him and Bowie and some of these other rock stars that we've lost this year.
I know
this
it's been
has
awful.
Been a terrible year.
It has, yeah.
The New Yorker had a great cover. I think their cover was just Purple Tears, right?
Yeah.
Purple Rain.
Yeah. What are they saying up in Canada about Donald Trump, though? I mean, are they paying attention to everybody? Do they pay attention to Hillary and Cruz and the whole...
Oh, yeah, because we get all of that stuff, right?
Yeah,
I think, well, I know the prime minister is not too happy.
Well, he's got to be a Hillary
but he's liberal, right?
Yeah,
he's
probably a Bernie Sanders supporter.
No joke, right?
He's very liberal.
Oh, my goodness. They just...
Beautiful guy, though, right? He's good looking.
He's a little too good looking for me.
A little too, you think?
I think he needs to be roughed up a little bit. I mean, he taught snowboarding. Didn't that guy ever fall off his snowboard?
Apparently not.
Did he ride it in the living room of the chalet or something? Did he have it propped up on a couple
virtual. It might have been a virtual thing.
That's right. Right. Yeah. He played Tony Hawk. in his spare time.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah,
Or-
he's just like, everything is way too perfect there.
right?
Yeah.
And his wife is too perfect. His kids
yeah.
are perfect.
Yeah.
I can't stand perfect people.
It's terrible.
There's got to be something lurking in the background.
Yeah, well, you know what? If there's ever a time to find it, it's going to kind of come out of stuff like this when you become a prime minister or
Right.
something. They go searching for stuff.
But one thing they did, though, it's going to happen. They're going to legalize pot.
They are finally.
It was going to happen eventually. I mean,
Yeah.
we've already got the leaf on the flag.
Right.
So it was going to go in that direction anyway.
It was inevitable.
It was inevitable.
yeah.
Sure it was.
It's just been crazy down here with this Trump year. It's been like we've never thought, and everybody said it could never happen. And now it's funny because the polls are out, and Hillary is going to beat Trump in an election by like 13 points. That is the latest poll that is out. But nobody in the world believes the polls anymore.
No.
Because they never turn out to be true.
Isn't that true?
Yeah.
And I'll tell you something. Don't underestimate Trump. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't think we can anymore.
Right. They say that she's up in the polls. A lot of people don't like or trust her.
Yeah, I know.
I'll tell you that right now. And they would rather.
And you
they
get that
want
in
somebody
Canada,
strong.
too.
They want somebody strong after having Spock Obama. Right? The way that guy cries, have you seen him? Like no tears come out. He does. There's no moisture at all. He just kind of goes.
That is true. Yeah, he did have the tear thing going. There weren't any tears, so there was a little choke up going there.
He did. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
he's a good actor.
So you guys get the whole Hillary thing. You get that she's lying the servers and
The
all of
Clintons
that.
are really. I think they're very popular in Canada, and I know because I know Bill comes up there to speak like all the time. He's at some bookstore. He's signing books or handing out things,
Making money?
Yeah. So I think the Clintons are pretty popular.
All right. Well, I got to say that this has been our crazy year. We watched your Rob Ford thing, and it was nuts. Yeah. And now we've got our own going on here. It's really been pretty crazy.
You know, I think this is the way it's going, man. I think people are upset. They're fed up. They want something to happen.
Yeah.
And they want strong leaders, too.
Mm-hmm. And they're willing to go outside the box. That seems to be what's going on here.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, sit tight there. Greg Morton in studio, a comedian. He'll be at Funny Bone this weekend, starting tonight in Syracuse on Destiny USA. Here is Christine, who does her own little stand-up. It's the news, and here's her update. Good morning, Christine Bellino.